Hello, welcome back. Today we are gonna do... Let's do this goddamn Zephyr level. I'm not massively looking forward to it. Again, I think I've just prejudiced because of, you know, my childhood and looking back. Retrospectively, I didn't enjoy it, but let's hopefully... let's make the best of it. I'm sure it's not as bad as I remember. See, this kind of shit, like, this is part of why I didn't like it. Well, that's just kind of cruel. Plus, like, it was really hard for me to empathise with these grimace-looking motherfuckers. Colonel Blub, more of the fantastic Spyro naming going on there. Oh, you bitch. So yeah, so this is... I do remember this being a more difficult level, because these birds do some bullshit stuff like that for a start. What kind of bird spits out goddamn torpedoes? Ah yes, it is the torpedo bird, found in the west coast of Africa. This level would be so much better if it played the Zephyr song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but alas, it plays this song. Spyro soundtrack, one of my favourites. I've never, I say never, there's been very few points where I've been let down by the Spyro soundtrack. One of the only boring ones is in Summer Forest Homeworld. That's kind of a snooze fest. Right. Just collect a few more gems, and then we'll get this big dope off this. Oh, I could have swore that you could. Who's dying and how? Is this guy killing things? I don't know, but things were dying. Get off this, stupid. Sergeant Tub. Yeah. Sergeant Tub is right. I tell you what, I do love these cannons though, which for some reason pressing down makes it go up. Remember the cannons in the first, in the second homeworld on Spyro 1? That takes me back. It's down to go up. Can you uninvert these controls? This is kind of a ball ache. How about that? Perfect. Okay, gotta hit the balloon. Boop, 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 boop. Sounds like the start of the Zelda item receive music. Do 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 do. What's in here? More gems. I do love a good 25 gem. Probably my favourite. I like that in this they started to not only change the colour of gems but change the shape as they change value as well. And that adds a nice little touch to it. Is there anything to grab up here that I've missed? I don't want to progress until we're happy with everything here. I think we're good. Right, let's move on to the next area. Another life butterfly. Always worth killing a couple extra of these critters. Oh, okay. That's sealed itself back up again. Or did I get it properly in the first place? Who knows? Better with these cannons to just fire multiple of them. I'm not sure if you can hit these TNT barrels back. Again, a bit of a throwback there to one of the later levels in Spyro 1, where, oh you bitch, where they throw the metal barrels at you and you have to headbutt them back. In a lot of ways, this game is completely unique and different from the first Spyro, but in a lot of other ways, it is also exactly the same. Yep, I knew I'd missed one. I've got a kind of sense for this sort of thing. I'll say that now. Watch me miss 50 gems on this level. You know, I don't know. I'm starting to have trouble remembering why I hate this level so much. So far, it's been pretty linear. Not too many twists and turns. I know we've got some... they're not called cows in this. Can't remember what they're called. like cow pokes, cow something cucumbers. I don't remember what they're called, but one sneak in there. Too high. Oh, let's try that. Perfect. Wherever possible, make it easy on yourself. Use the resources that you've been given. It's not cheating. It's part of the game. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, I guess I'm down here now, so I guess I'll do this while I'm down. Yeah, they're these guys. What are they called, guy?
My name is
Little Bo Peep, and I've lost my Cowlex, that's it. Friggin' Cowlex. Alright, let's pick up a bit of health here. The Cowlex are just slow, and that is why we don't like them. Because they make you do dumb things. They bring out your true nature. It's something that video games are so good at, and you realise just how much of an impatient person you are, because you can't stand to wait for these goddamn Cowlex just to walk a few feet to make life easier for you. You've got to ram them up the arsehole, and then they do shit like this where they evade you. Get in there! Get the... See? Okay, that's the second one. I mean, I've never been one for practicing what I preach, but if I could give any advice here, it's to be patient. Take your time, line yourself up. Really make each attack count. Oh, I thought he might have pinged off the wall a bit better there. Oh! Glitch. A little bit of a glitch there. I've not seen a full Spyro 2 speedrun, but that might be something you can exploit to jump yourself up through certain areas. Certainly on an 80% run. There we go, that's the third one. Now we start to have to cover some distance for these guys, so expect mild swearing when these guys are disobedient. I think I said... okay. I just want to know if my goddamn Cowlex are in here. Who cares? It's a bird and you're like a slug thing? I don't think it's meant to be. But then, who am I to say, you know, put a barrier on love, you know? Right. What is this thing? It moves like a cow, but it has a trunk like an elephant and spots like a giraffe. It seems like something that Terry Pratchett would dream up. Or Douglas Adams. What happens if I... oh, fuck a duck. I think he's stuck there now. Right, the professor gives me a couple of seeds, and you can do a little puzzle thing here with seeds. No? Aha! Let's get these Cowlex done first, because everything after these Cowlex is pretty much plain sailing. So this might be a slightly longer episode, just on account of these fucking things. Yep. Got it. Nice-oo. No. I'll line you up perfectly, and that kind of works. Yep. Perfect. Chase you all the way back. Get up there. Oh, I much prefer games with shortcuts for this sort of thing. Just once, couldn't they have given Spyro, like, I don't know, some kind of cart that he could pull, and just put the Cowlex in the cart, you pull the cart to the thing. Fuck! I think I've done this with every Cowlex so far, is hit him in the wrong direction. See, this is how it gets you. It gets you into a place where you're just hitting them for your own self-satisfaction, even though you know that it's making the situation worse. 4 out of 5. Right, let's go back for this mother lover. Oh dear. Hey guy, we'll find your girlfriend soon. Did. I can't quite remember the rules on enemies respawning in Spyro and repositioning. It seems like some of them have come back at times, but I can't quite put my finger on what the rules are. There we go, up we go. Yep. Behave. No, that was a mistake. Ugh. Right, where do we need to get you to? Over there. See? Getting you off the wall. And the camera hates me too. So I'm not just fighting this goddamn Cowlack, I'm fighting the stupid camera. That way, yes. Celebrate the small victories when you're doing this challenge, because that's all you can hope for. Just the little victories. Yes. Softly, softly, catchy monkey. Catchy Cowlack. There we go. This bit's a little bit faster. Nice. Don't go to the wall. Wait a second and line you up. You see, I've been much more patient this round, and it has paid off. The Cowlack has been much easier to control. If I could give any advice, approach from a bit of a distance
Here's a little something.
and wait for him to... they'll come to rest eventually. They don't just keep wandering off. Once they get a certain range away from you, they kind of just stop. And they're much easier to hit. Get 2 more Cowlacks. Oh, you are such an incompetent buffoon. Yeah, how'd you like that burn? Right, let's find the other Cowlacks. Where the hell are they? Alright, Cowlacks. We'll come back for more Cowlacks. Let's, hopefully we'll come across them while we're doing the Professor's seed challenge here. So, give us a seed, would you, mate?
Spyro, my boy.
Thank you very much. So. Come on. I love that he gulps as though he's swallowed the seed. But if he'd actually swallowed it, then he wouldn't just sort of spit it out. It'd be more like kind of vomiting it out. Right, so what options do we have here? We have a pad here. Can that make me high enough to do anything in particular? No. I believe the first place to go would be over here, so we can get to this second seed here. You can kind of manipulate these, because they grow in such a sort of specific way. You can kind of jump as it's growing, and if you time it just right, you can sort of balance your way on top of it, and you don't have to do things in order. But we're going to do it legitimately here with the back and forth, just as the good people at Insomniac Games intended us to. If there's one way to extend your game, it's to make you run to the same place several times. But Jim, these kids, they're renting this game from the video store, but they keep bringing it back too quick. Well, did you make him run from place to place? No. Well, there's your problem. I was reminded of a interesting thing the other day about Resident Evil, where they actually made the controls kind of janky on it to make people have it for longer and rent it from the video store more often, rather than add more content. That was a way of lengthening the game, as to make the controls kind of janky. There we go. There's the final seed there. I think the intention is to put it in this, which I failed at. Superb. Are there any more places to plant seeds? I think perhaps not. Oh, there is here. What can be gained from this? Or is this one to come back to later? I think this might be one to come back to later. So let's do this. That's going to be a big old beanstalk. Not really beans. They kind of look like oranges or mangoes. There we go. It's grown a 3 platformer. That's kind of impressive. Interesting properties of these plants. It seems that the plants themselves are not determined by the actual kind of seed that you plant, but actually the soil that they're planted in. That seems to be what determines how they grow. I wonder if there's anything like that in nature. These are the mysteries. These are the reasons that we watch shows like Planet Earth. Not just for Sir David Attenborough's very soothing voice, his candour, but also to find out why nature be so crazy. A question to which I'm sure David Attenborough is the only person who knows the answer. Right, so let's go on over here. A few more gems. We must be pretty close to finishing our gem total off now. You got another seed for me, homeboy? An orb. I shan't plant that, but it will be handy nonetheless. 2 more seeds. Okay, right, now we're talking. Now we're in business. Now this... yes, okay, so there's a sequence here to be to follow. So you need to kind of give me that. Well, that needs to be safely up there. Then I need to come back for this one. And we do a little turnaround job here. Shoot that on there. That nicely angled and homed its way into where it's supposed to be going, which is super helpful. And we come on over. Did the classic relay puzzle there. And
Romeo,
oh,
wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo. You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
thank you, Juliet. Has anyone ever told you how much of a voice you have? What an audible voice you have. Maybe she's not out of his league after all. And that kitty's is true love right there. Not bound by race or whether or not you sound like a man. Right, where were these other 2 goddamn cowlicks? I think if we come over in this direction and we jump up a ladder over here, then I do believe we can find 2 cowlicks up here. Oh, another life. Told you, it's worth picking them up as you go along. You dum-dum. There's a mystery vase there. This one could turn out to be quite a long episode at the rate we're going. Might cut out some of my cowlick rage just to make things a little more smooth. What's up the top here? Get around. Aha! Now, these do make sending the cowlicks a little bit easier. You can also use these to blast these guys out of the sky, which I shall certainly do, because I hate them so very much. Die. Let's go collect those gems, and then let's send these here cowlicks into the stratosphere. Can I... I'm gonna have to go from over here to get that. Which is fine, because I needed to get up here and hit this anyway. You know you've been playing a level for a while when the soundtrack actually ends while you're playing it. These are not short soundtracks. These level music. Okay, where are you, guy? So it still requires quite a degree of precision. There we go. We'll try and herd two at once here. See if we can't make it a little quicker. Yep. You're up. Fantastic. Don't walk back off the edge. I don't think they do walk off the edges sort of naturally. I think they'll just stop as though it was a wall. But with the amount of stress I've had from this game, we know it is not worth taking the risk. Now let's just get them down there as soon as we can. There we are. And it should be pretty plain sailing from here. Alright, okay, let's put you to bed first. Get your butt. Oh, you son of a bitch! Get the fuck in there. So, there we go. Finally, with the damn cowlicks. Oh, you're impressed. I'm impressed that I did not strangle someone because of this. Ooh, sorry about my snottiness. Okay, so we need to find that mystery vase, whatever you would like to call it. And here's the second location. That is back towards the start. So the kind of trend with these mystery vases is that they do drag you back towards the start of the level. You could probably use that as an indicator that you're close to the end of a level if you find these vases, and just accept the fact that you're going to have to run back to the beginning again. Oh, this is literally right back to the beginning. But as far as I'm aware, this is the last thing we need to do other than go and grab the talisman. The talisman room will have a couple of gems in it, I'm sure, so... Or is that complete there? Nope, let's head to that talisman room then and get the last couple of gems there. On 2,250 gems overall right now. If you're playing along, keep an eye on the gem counter at various places in each level, and you'll know where you've missed any gems. And if your gem counter doesn't match mine, then it's worth going back and just looking over some areas just to see if any are back there. Yeah, there might be a substantial amount of the level left. Let's just swing ourselves around here. I knew I was going to get hit there, but prioritising a bit of speed here because I think we've been going on for quite a while. Let's get ourselves up here. There we go, that takes care of him. Couple of gems over here. Gonna want to shoot this thing there. Hopefully all the gems will spill out. Yep, none of them got stuck, that's good. And again, the last room with the talisman and the portal in, which is over there. That should house the last few gems. Oop, sorry, I forgot it was up to go down. Silly me. Boo! We'll call that a controlled demolition. That guy didn't even flinch when all that TNT went off. Like, he's hardcore. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, we've missed some. I say we. Look at me trying to blame you like you had any part to play in this. I've missed some gems. What have I missed? A 5. There's a 5 somewhere. Alright, I'm going to take a cut and I'll rejoin you when I find this last gem. Ah, there we go. I just want to say I did not intentionally miss those gems just because... Oh, I was talking about my my gem sense at the beginning of the episode. That was a genuine screw up. I did a bad one. Like normal though, let's make our way to the exit portal, just to round off the episode, to fully complete it. Oop, watch your head there. Don't lose your head, Spyro. There we go. Out we go. So that was Zephyr. Maybe the reason that I dislike it so much is because I've missed those 5 gems before, and that probably haunts me and stays with me. I think though it's more likely the cowlick minigame that had my knickers in a twist. Good, you got what you deserved. I'd much rather if he'd fire that cannon at a cowlick though. Stupid dumb animal. But there we go, it's over and done with now. And I'm now free to go on to much better things. And I think the much better thing that I will go to next is right over here. It will be Breeze Harbour, and I'll see you for that one next time. Ciao for now.